guys. I'm Kelly, number one dead Tom Stan Keen.
I'm Jazzy, Jim's get out of bed breakdance shamanic.
And I'm Dawn, no sex parties, Glenn.
And we are here to talk today about From Season 3, Episode 6. This is our From rewatch. We did cover Season 3. It's on our channel. This is just kind of our rewatch. We weren't doing the top 10 lists back then, so figured it would be a good idea to go back and rewatch some of the seasons. And we started with 3 because Season 4 is going to be coming up. The announcement's going to be coming up any day now, so I'm pretty excited about that.
Is barreling towards us.
It looks like we've got a whole bunch of new cast members.
Oh,
which I don't know how I feel about. There was a promotional photo released, and it looked like it was in Colony House, and it was Ellis and Fatima in the middle. And I think I want to say I saw Acosta in there, and then a bunch of people, and I didn't recognize anybody. So I don't know what's going on. No clue.
A plane crash?
I actually have some theories that I think they're going to pull a Lost with the tailies.
Oh, don't say that.
I have a feeling we might find out that there's a group of people that have been living there all along.
The whole time. That would be interesting.
Yeah.
Weird, yeah.
Anyway, the synopsis for this episode, which is called Scar Tissue. Fatima and Ellis make a big decision about her pregnancy. Boyd fears for the future of his family. Tensions rise in the Matthews house. Randall opens up to Marielle about his fears. By the way, I forgot to bring up the fact that Season 3 gave birth to 2 of my favorite ships of all time. And that's Ghoul Lady and Elgin, and Fat Boy, because I've been convinced that Cowboy Monster knocked up Fatima in her sleep. And so, or she's been cheating on Ellis with Cowboy
That's
Monster.
A popular theory. Which is annoying.
Wait, you're serious?
Yes, unfortunately, because Fatima is sexually liberated and she and Ellis have an open relationship. Obviously, she's also banging the monsters. That's what, polyamorists. They just have sex with everybody. That's how that works.
Okay, I do want her to bang. I do want her to bang Cowboy Monster only because Fat Boy.
Fat Boy is a great ship name.
It is. It is awesome.
No bones about it.
I'm making another prediction right now. Season 4, I think the living arrangements in Season 4 are going to be whack.
Well, everybody's slowly moving to Colony House. I'm like, how many rooms have they got?
Right? How many rooms are in that bitch?
I think we might see a very crowded Matthews house, personally.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm terrified they're gonna pair off Kenny and Acosta.
Me too.
I don't have that in my heart. I need Kenny to date someone not evil.
It just made me think of what The Walking Dead used to do, which was pair somebody that everyone loves up with another character to make the audience like them. But that's not going to work. And as soon as this this episode, I was like, oh no, they're going to do it with Kenny and Acosta. They're going to try and make Acosta good by having Kenny fall in love with her. No.
Yeah, I hate that. I also have a feeling they're gonna end up giving her an unstoppable redemption arc.
No, I just want to hate her and then have her die.
I know.
That's so much to ask.
I know. Me too. Me too. But
I really complex feelings about
I'd rather
villains.
have that. If I have to pick one, I'd rather have that than her getting with Kenny.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. We know Christy's bi. Maybe Marielle's bi. Maybe the three of them could have a little cute little relationship together. I don't know.
I would take that.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So anyway, let's get started. Dawn, who are you putting in? Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention to Dawn, since Dawn was not with us when we covered season 3 the first time. I just remembered, Jez, that we gave Randall his own box, like his
separate
own
box.
permanent box.
Okay.
He was getting put in it every week, so we're like, all right, who's going in the box with Randall? So Dawn, but Randall's starting to get a little less annoying, so
Yeah.
we can burn
Yes,
this permanent Randall box.
Improve.
Yeah, but who are you putting in the box this week, Dawn?
I am putting in Jim.
Me too.
Because I love to hate him so.
Yes.
Just
outrageous. Outrageous.
The argument with Tabitha when he said, "You want me to read your mind," it was like every worst husband you've ever, or boyfriend or whatever you've ever heard who would say that to you. And I just wanted to punch him.
Also, him being like, "You left me here with our children," and I was like, "You were not there. You took off immediately and left your children. You're complaining about having to babysit your kids for 3 days that she was gone, and you weren't
She
even
fucking
there."
called him out on that shit, which I loved.
So glad. I'm so glad. He wasn't even there. He had to watch the kids for like 8 hours, and he was like, "Where were you?" Like,
oh,
but
God.
when she borrowed that phone to call her mum, I can just imagine a text coming up, and it's Jim saying, "How do I work the washing machine?" He's contacted her from.
Oh, that's so funny.
What do the kids eat?
Oh my God.
Yes.
Yeah, he's going in the box 3 times.
Bang, bang, bang.
The thing that drove me nuts, though, the worst part of that fight for me, though, was him saying, "Did you ever think that maybe we could have done this together?" I'm like, what? Are you fucking kidding me? This man really does not want to be a father.
No, right?
No.
He is desperate to orphan those kids.
Yes.
Trying so hard.
And the thing is, in the first 2 seasons, I always said about him all the time, Jim's a shithead, but at least he really loves his family and he's a good dad. And then season 3 came along and he just didn't even have that going for him anymore.
Somebody get these kids away from me.
Just
the
worst
God.
kind of husband and father, the kind that you just everybody knows one, if you're not married to them, in your friend group, and and you're just like, oh my God, why are you with him?
Yes. Oh, seriously. Okay, so yeah, Jim gets to get torn apart by monsters 3 times, 3 nights in a row. Good for him.
Yes.
Dawn, who's getting your pancakes this week?
It is Henry, the lovely Henry. I sort of went back and forth over who to do this for this episode, because there's a few people doing good stuff, but Henry being so protective of Victor, I just love it. He hasn't had the chance for 40 years to be a protective father, so him being like, "I've just got you, I'm not going to let you go anymore, and any place you go, I'm going with you," just the most adorable. compared to, he's like a compare and contrast, you know, when you see in a textbook. Good father,
Yeah.
bad father. Here's Henry.
yeah, pretty much. Jazz, what about you?
I have a split. I have an even split. I'm gonna give each a half stack of pancakes. First is Dead Tom. I freaking love Tom. He's one of my favorite characters.
I love Tom.
I'm so glad they got to get him a little cameo in this season. I love him. He's such a great character. Who doesn't love a philosopher bartender?
Exactly. A philosophy professor at that.
Exactly.
Like, you gotta love him.
And then the other half of my stack of pancakes is going to Donna, just for being probably the only person in town who cares about Dale having any dignity. Her whole bit this episode was great, and I just love watching her on screen, period. But I thought that was really like a nice touch and well done, because they show how little they get along, you know, repeatedly throughout the series, but no one else was going to do that. Nobody else was going to volunteer for that.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. Yeah, mine, I had a few that I had to try to decide between this week. It was kind of tough for me. But yeah, I'm going with Henry. First of all, every scene with him and Victor in this episode was great. But I loved when he was like, when Victor explained to him that he didn't want him coming to do this thing with him, and he looked so disappointed. Victor noticed that, and he's like, but you can walk with me if you want. Like, his whole face lit up. He was so happy. And then, oh my God, when they're in the truck and it hit him how Victor had been alone all those years. My heart broke.
Yeah.
Oh, that man loves his son so much. And it makes me so mad that there was so much speculation about how he was an abusive dad.
He's such a pudding cup.
I know.
I just love Henry. Their story is so tragic. That was the last thing I ever expected, was for someone's family members, especially after Marielle showed up in season 2. I was like, there's no way they're going to bring more people in that are friendly with people in the town. But wow, what a payoff.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, that can't be easy to have these two men. You've got this man in his 50s and this man in his 70s, and they're essentially reuniting a child. Victor is a perpetual child, basically.
Yeah.
They have to get across that this is a child who basically looks like a man in a man's body, who's reuniting with his father, who both thought they'd never see each other again. It's such a weird, unique situation, and they have to somehow not only completely wrap their heads around that enough to embody it, but to get the audience to just melt over it. It's just, those two together are so good.
Yeah.
One of the things I like most about it is that Henry isn't being patronizing to Victor ever. He's not talking to him like, you know, you're still a child, and he treats him at such a good level. He's talking straight to him as if he was a man, but he completely understands that there is this emotional regression in Victor, that he doesn't have the emotional maturity of his visage, and Henry just treats it so perfectly. He's not pushing him, and he's not being irreverent to him and being patronizing. I just love Henry so much.
Me too. Have either of you guys seen The Institute, also on MGM Plus?
I keep meaning to watch it. I
just watched it, and it's great. But I can't remember the actor's name now that plays Henry.
Robert Joy.
Yes, thank you, Robert Joy. He's a major character in that show, also.
Oh, awesome!
There's a lot of From people on that show, actually, but he's great in that too. And I'm really loving him in this cast. I'm glad to see him getting Lots of
God,
work on
there's-
MGM Plus.
There's so much Stephen King stuff out there right now, man.
Mhm. Did you know that Stephen King liked From so much that that's what made him do the Institute with Jack Bender?
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that Jack Bender was involved.
Oh
with
yeah,
that.
it's his show.
Oh my God. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
definitely watching that. I'm definitely watching
You
it now.
should. You would love it. It's only one season. I think 8 episodes. It's not a ton of TV.
Oh,
There's
gotcha.
another season coming, and Mary Louise Parker is one of the big name in the show, and I love me some Mary Louise Parker.
Cool. Oh, that's awesome. Between that and Pluribus, man, I've got so much TV to watch.
Pluribus is so good.
It is.
All right. So let's go to our bottom fives. Oh, by the way, I do just want to add that
We didn't do
really-
LDP. Oh no, we did. Yes, we did. It was all Jim.
I do want to add that I hope come season 4, Victor stops bringing people down into the tunnels with him, because for some reason they can never shut up.
Right? Henry, bro, this is not the space to be crashing out.
Yeah, I don't know what it's both. He's brought both of his parents down there, and he can't.
This is my wife's. Oh no!
Neither of his parents can shut up.
I know.
All right, so let's go to our bottom 5. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. That's right. She's not Victor's mother. She's Eloise. I keep forgetting. That's a joke. Sorry, guys.
My number 5 is the ultrasound scene from the end of the episode with Christy. In the sense of, it's like the worst body horror you can imagine. So much from the grotesque stuff is body horror. And when you talk about that in films and stuff, it's something very visceral. And having an ultrasound and having there be no baby there is just the worst imagination, one iteration of body horror. And it's so terrifying, horrible. They go on in the next episode to talk about the two options are she's imagining it, or there is something there and they can't see it, which is the most horrible. And just that moment is so creepy.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And there's
Fatima.
It's obviously a lot different when you're talking about pregnancy, because it's a whole different set of emotions and physical symptoms. It's kind of similar to if you've got a debilitating illness and nobody can tell you what's wrong with you.
That spoiler alert. That's something I want to talk about in the next episode. It's something that really struck a chord with me. So yeah, we'll be talking about that, and because I think it's such a clever metaphor that they've done, and is really horrible for people like us who are disabled or chronically ill.
Yeah. Awesome. All right, Jazz, what about you? What's your number 5?
My number 5 is Randall's fuck ass attitude. Granted, yeah, he's been through it. He's really suffered. But Marielle didn't do that to you, buddy.
Yeah.
You don't need to be shitty to everybody. I get being mad at Boyd. I do, even though it's irrational, understand him having anger towards Boyd. But why is he taking it out on literally everybody? Just such a drama queen, that Randall.
Yeah, I hear you. But can I play devil's advocate though for a second?
Of course.
I kind of feel for him in that situation, because Julie isn't there.
Mm-hmm.
He's not the type to, and he's lashing at it. He's totally approaching her in the worst possible way. He's being a rude ass.
Mm-hmm.
But Julie's not there, and she is clearly not coping. She's just not coping with it at all. Rather than him just approaching it, he gets mad that she's not bringing it up.
Yeah.
And so he's like, why are you pretending you're okay? He's just one of these toxic masculinity types who can't deal with his feelings. And
Yes.
frustrated that she hasn't brought it up, and it's just, I think he's going through a lot, and I think he just really
learn
wants
to have a
talk to
healthy
him.
discussion, buddy.
Yeah, exactly.
Just bring it up if you want to talk about it. It's
Yeah.
okay. It's not going to hurt you.
Yeah, and
So
she's
it's-
being way more, like, she's being so kind to him, and she's being way more patient than most people would be. He's getting there. He's starting to figure out how to be a human being.
Very slowly.
Very slowly, yes.
It's the way he was like, I'm not going to sit up. No, I'm going to lie down. And then I'm not going to sit
Right.
up. And if you, I'm not going to, like, come on,
Yeah.
dude. She's just trying to stop you literally rotting away.
Literally. You want gangrene in your face?
Right?
Keep whining.
And honestly, that scar's not going to be that bad. I mean, he's still, if he takes really good care of it, he'll be messed up, but it probably won't be much worse than Leroy's from.
We'll come back to that because that's on my number 3 on my list.
Yeah. Okay, look at Leroy's scar on Derry. It probably won't be much worse than that if he takes really good care of it, and he's still going to be a good-looking guy with that nasty ass scar on his face, regardless. So,
exactly, he's very handsome.
Yes,
he's gonna be all right.
He'll be okay. He'll be okay. He'll still get Franny Fromville to shag him every once in a while.
Most girls that I know are into interesting scars.
Yeah.
Call
me crazy. Like, I got this rescuing an ambulance full of people from monsters.
Yeah, exactly. Who wouldn't bang someone with a story like that?
Exactly. I know I would.
I mean, if it was Jim, then maybe
if I didn't know anything else about him.
Maybe Randall's worried about his Fromville Vogue cover that's coming up next month. He was going to be the man of the month.
Yeah. And now he's got to tell Elgin that he's feeling really insecure about it, because Elgin is obviously going to be doing the photo shoot for that. or Gulgin together. Gulgin. Oh my God! GQ! Gulgin Quarterly.
Genius.
I love it.
Oh, genius. Yeah.
It's just what Fromville needs.
Yes. And speaking of Elgin is my number 5. Taking that photo of Fatima at like the worst possible time. I would have smacked that camera out of his hand.
Yeah, exactly. Your face was like,
you're walking down the stairs and someone's like, smile. Ooh. That's like my biggest pet peeve.
Yeah.
He's so lucky she didn't have a garden fork in her hand. Let's put it that way.
Literally.
Yeah. I love Elgin. I love Elgin.
Too.
Elgin is like my sweet little cinnamon roll. But yeah, I was like, what are you doing, dude? Put that fucking down. All right, Dawn, what's your number 4?
My number 4 is the creature asleep in the corner in the cave. It was like he was Homer Simpson, sitting in his armchair and in his boiler suit that he wears to work. It really creepy because of that, because it seemed like such a normal thing. The whole don't wake your dad up because he's tired from work and you're trying to eat a cookie or whatever. And yet he's going to rip your throat out. That whole thing was just so scary and yet so normal, with the clock and the dinner table I love the way they always put that together. You know, the normality, the domesticity, and the horror at the same time. And I just thought that was the best visual of like Homer Simpson, but a creature sitting in the corner. Ugh.
Yeah.
I'm really curious why the creatures take stuff.
I was thinking about this. I think it's because, from what we know now from the end of the season, I think it's they're trying to like pretend they're still human, and they take stuff so that the caves and stuff remind them that they used to be human, and it makes them sort of feel better about themselves and try and maybe like once they become creatures, they've lost a lot of their memory, or their memories are fading, and they take this stuff for the same reason that Victor was keeping the stuff to remember the people by, and so they're taking it to try and remember.
Yeah. That like makes me think of the scene with Smiley on the bus.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like touching everything really reverently. That makes a lot of sense. That's a good theory.
Yeah, for sure. Jazz, what is your number 4?
My number 4 is Jim and Tabitha's fight opener. How are you so obnoxious that the monsters are like, can you shut up? I don't get it. The fight was it was obviously coming, but it was literally just a fight about Jim babysitting his kids. Yeah. We already discussed this, and Jim being in our bottom, but like, what a pointless, meaningless fight. And then for him to be like, what do you owe these people? Don't you all owe each other your best effort to try to save each other from this place?
Jim is Franny Fromville.
Yes, literally.
And when he's saying that's why you wanted a divorce, so you could cut and run, and it's just like there's the whole his whole idea of her. Yes, she does want to get away from you, and it's no wonder. And you act like this.
Yeah, I've always told my husband, whose name is also Jim, whenever things are rough for me, I tend to give him a hard time. If I'm going through a rough time, I tend to give him a hard time about not doing everything that I want him to do with me, because I'm like, you're at work for 8 hours a day, when we had a mouse infestation once before, which was terrifying.
Oh,
and
sounds awful.
I was seriously ready to check into a hotel. And he's like, we can't afford a hotel. I'm like, you're at work 8 hours a day. You don't have to deal with this. You get to leave. You get to go somewhere. I have to sit here being absolutely just completely terrorized all day long, because that's how I am with mice. And I totally felt that, her saying that he got to throw himself into his work, and she just had to
held the family together.
Yeah. Oh God, he was intolerable during that. I swear to God, he really was.
Yes. He was so out of pocket. It made me really mad.
So my number 4, Victor, do you really not have anything better than those tiny little green army men to mark your trail? Are you fucking serious? I mean, first of all, they're like that big and they're dark.
Yeah, how are they going to see them in the dark on the way back? I guess just with the flashlights, but...
I don't know. Do what Jay did and just bring a bunch of twine?
Yeah, that's way smarter.
I do not get it. I don't get it. Like, leaves. Just grab a bunch of leaves or twigs. They're not tiny, tiny, tiny little green army men. And I think it looks like he had 12 of them.
Yeah, he ran out.
Yeah.
And they kept going.
Yeah. Yeah. That was not a good
Henry.
Not a good plan. All right, Dawn, what's your number 3?
Mine is Marielle being unable to hide her reaction to Randall's scar. You're a medical professional. What are you doing?
Girl.
When she takes off and she's like, ugh.
Yeah.
Come got to hide it better than that.
Right?
You haven't learned how to swallow a reaction yet? You're in medicine.
Oh my God.
She might as well
Yeah,
have
that
gone.
was,
Yeah,
that was a little rough.
I just thought, come on, she should have a bit more professionalism about it. And yeah, we the audience can see it's a gnarly scar. We don't need her reaction to tell us that.
Ooh, yeah. Terrible.
Yeah. For sure. Jazz, what about you? What's your number 3?
Well, this ties back into what Don was talking about, and I had called it Randall's baseball face. What the fuck did they use to give him stitches? It literally looks like the thick ass laces they use to stitch up a baseball. They just got an ambulance full of supplies. I'm 100% sure there's sutures on that ambulance. Why are they stitching his face up with yarn? Like, what on earth did she use? I've never, it's so thick. It's gonna cause pulling that through his face is gonna cause more damage than the scar itself. I found that wild. I know they have sutures. They, even if they didn't have them before, they've got them now.
Yeah.
What did she do to his face?
And they're so far apart. Each stitch is
Yes.
2 inches apart. You do it up closer.
Here's one X. Here's 2
Yeah.
X. That is not how you do sutures.
Yeah, no, definitely not. It's too bad they didn't have Aquila.
She's basically a plastic surgeon.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope we get an adult Aquila and find out that that's what she's doing now. She's a plastic surgeon. That would be amazing. It did look kind of fucked up. Maybe you're right. Maybe he is going to have a gnarly scar.
It's just the stitches are so big.
I know.
I thought that was why I was like, should she use her shoelaces? What did she do?
Oh God. My number 3, typical Jade we love Jade, obviously, but it's very typical for him to, even in death, make ghosts try to do manual labor for him. It's just so typical Jade.
You gonna help me with these
Jade,
bottles or what?
He comes back.
Jade's setting up
4.
Amazon. Yeah.
I hope he comes back for season. I should message Reed and see if he can tell me if he's coming back or not.
Yeah.
I really want to know. I don't know. He probably can't tell me. I don't know. We should still have him on our show sometime regardless.
Yeah, I would love to interview Reed.
Yeah. Yeah. He's such a nice guy. He's so cool. All right, Dawn, what's your number 2?
My number 2 is Fatima not wanting an ultrasound. I understand the reasoning behind it, that she's like, I don't want to know, but it just makes me think of all the people that are like, oh no, I've found a lump, but I'm not going to go to the doctor because then I might have cancer. No, well, you have cancer whether you go to the doctor or not. It doesn't going to change.
Yeah.
This ultrasound isn't going to change whether you're got a creepy alien monster baby inside you or you're got a little baby Fatima. So just suck it up. I mean, I was thinking throughout this whole episode that I was finding Fatima really not annoying, and I was like, oh, she's pregnant. That you're being really, really insensitive there. But I was just like, come on, girl, get it together.
I was really wondering how much of that was her and how much of it was the thing inside of her controlling her, because it's trying not to get found out.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything that I don't
point.
think there's anything anyone could have done to stop that pregnancy. It doesn't seem like, but I think it was doing everything, including influencing her brain,
Yeah.
It was doing everything it could to
Mhm.
defend itself and keep itself under the radar as much as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
I mean,
makes
it
total
obviously was
sense.
influencing her at the town hall meeting when she was being all
Mhm.
pissy with Tabitha because, you know, she said it was just making her angry all the time. And yeah, that's a good point. Jazz, what about you?
Henry's had a hard freaking week, man. Monday, he has a woman show up on his porch and is like, I have your 40 years missing son's lunchbox. She passes out on his couch. He wakes up the next morning and finds out about pocket universes. They get in the car to go see this tree, and the woman helps wreck it. He ends up in an ambulance in a neck brace in a hell dimension on Thursday. Like, he just wakes up there Wednesday night. He has to run for his life from the monsters after they get abandoned.
Yeah.
He reunites with his missing son, and then day 5, he's down in the monster tunnels. Like, that is a action-packed week for a elderly man.
It really is. It's a lot.
I feel real bad for him. He's getting a crash course in Frumville.
It's a lot. He's probably
Monster-
thinking, like, when did I start dropping acid again?
Right? He's already in the monster tunnels on day 2. That's a quick introduction.
Oh my god.
Break him in gently. Let's spend some time in the
Right?
diner. Hang out before you're like, by the way, this is where they live. Here's one.
Exactly.
You know,
Get him a cup of tea.
Yeah.
Ease him in.
So every once in a while, I make one of my bottom or top, usually it's a bottom, one of my bottom 5s about the fandom. I refuse to put this as a number 1 because I will never put a fandom thing as a number 1 ever. But out of all of the fandom things that have ever made it into my bottom 5 for all the shows that we cover, so I thought it was pretty obvious that this was proof that my whole reincarnation theory was correct.
Mhm.
I mean, I posted it as such. Like, see, I told you guys that I've been saying this since season 1. She's Miranda and
Jade is Christopher.
Jade is Christopher. And I thought this was confirmation of that. And
it is.
apparently nobody else thought that. No one else thought that was confirmation of it. Not only that, the people the few who did agree with it stole my theory, presented it as theirs with screenshots of my post. But for the most part, I got blocked by so many people. I got reported to MGM. I had people tagging John Griffin because I was spoiling their show. And what's so funny is that the person who started the tantrum throwing is another from podcast, and they fucking spoiled it for everybody.
Mhm.
They said that, they said that we got screeners, and that's how I know. My theory predated that.
Yeah, and we have
it's the Streisand.
Right, sorry.
The Streisand effect. I was just going to say it's the Streisand effect. The more they, by saying you've spoiled it, they're the ones that confirmed it, not you.
Yeah. They're like, she knows this because she got screeners and saw it in a future episode and saw it explained in a future episode. I'm like, who is this dense? Who is this clueless? What the hell? I don't know. So anyway, this episode, I have a lot of trauma associated with this episode, okay? But let it be known that I was...
You had that theory since season 1. You've had that theory since I remember when you brought it up to me, and I was like, "You're crazy." I vividly remember because you were watching it for the first time.
Yeah.
And I had already seen it. I was like, I don't know, Kelly. But yeah.
Let it be known, I coined Jaditha. I was the very first person on the Jaditha on SS Jaditha, and that's it. Argue with the wall.
100%.
All right, Dawn, what's your number one?
Yeah, we've covered it already. It's Jim and Tabitha's fight.
Oh,
it's
okay.
just yeah.
Yeah.
Unprofessional.
Unprofessional. Jazz, what about you?
My number one, I put Surrounded by Stickies. Them damn sticky kids are not good at communicating their needs.
No, they're not.
You're showing up all creepy in somebody's house, speaking nonsense. How does she know she's supposed to help you if you're just like, ah? It's not a great look, guys. We need to work on our messaging. We need to brush our scalps, dust off some of this grime. You're not coming off as anyone wants to help because you're so gross and creepy.
I'm not your Aunt Cooey. Tell your Aunt Cooey she needs to give you all a path.
It's I'm gooey. That's I don't want to help someone that looks unpleasant to touch, and that's just a flaw on my own character. But I am who I am.
Oh my god. No, I feel ya. I always think that a buffet sounds like a great idea until I see a little kid.
Yeah.
So yeah, my number one is again something that's been talked about: the Jim and Tabby fight. Jim's an asshole, and you even woke up the fucking monsters. Way to go,
Right?
Jim.
When an eldritch horror is like, can y'all shut the fuck up?
You're disturbing my torturing here. I can't torture with you screaming.
You know what? We've been giving the 1962 U.S. Air Force too much blame for waking up Pennywise. It was Jim. Jim woke Pennywise up from his 27-year nap. It was all his fault. and now a bunch of kids are gonna get eaten, and in Derry and Pennywise's children in Fromville are all gonna, I don't know. They'll just be
Jim would be down for that Air Force plan. He
What's
this
that?
is genius. I said, Jim would be down for that Air Force plan.
Hell yeah, yeah, absolutely. John, I hope you're caught up, or and that we're not spoiling this for you.
No, that's okay. No. I'm one episode behind, but it's only one.
Oh, okay. So anyway, let's go to our top 5. Dawn, what is your number 5?
It's as we've talked about it already, but I just love it so much. It's Tom. I love to see you, Tom. I love that whole scene with Jade where he's like, oh, the irony that the answers are in bottles.
Yeah,
that's so funny. And he's like, and when Jade's like, why are you cleaning a glass?
Right? That's the funniest part. First of all, that's the dirtiest rag I've ever seen.
I know. What's so funny is he said that just as I was thinking it.
Yeah. In the afterlife, the glasses are still dirty.
Yeah.
Exactly. You're just rubbing more dirt into that glass.
Reed is a big guy. He's like the man's like 8 feet tall, but he must have been freezing out there in his his short sleeve shirt.
They're way up in Canada. Right?
Oh, is that where it's? I was wondering. It is real snow. It looks like real snow, isn't it?
Yeah, Nova Scotia. Film in Nova Scotia.
Yeah, I was Jade. What was Jade thinking was actually going to happen when he said, "Are you going to help me get them down?" Like, I just imagine somebody walking up and Jade's hovering in midair because in his mind he's sitting on Tom's shoulders.
Right. Or my favorite part of that was there's a nicer way to make your point, Are you saying that to yourself? Because you're the only one you're talking to yourself, buddy. Oh man. Jazz, what's your number 5?
My number 5 is the Dale Memorial Pool.
Yeah.
Dale was my least favorite character, and I was glad to see him get pooled, walled. What do we want to call it? I don't know. Whatever it was, I laughed. But I really thought it was a nice touch to have Donna take care of him, and all the scenes that happen while that, like her and Tabitha talking and her and Kenny talking, are great scenes.
Yeah,
all the scenes in front of Dale's corpse, A+.
I also loved that she was there throwing these stones down, and she obviously built it, and there was no hint of anybody saying, "Oh, should you be doing that?" An older woman doing this really heavy manual labor on her own was just, of course she can do it. She's Donna, she's strong. And I love that wasn't played as an issue, which in other shows it would be. Like, oh, a man will come along and go, "Oh, I'll help you with that."
Yeah, definitely. I didn't even think about that, honestly. Probably because it's Donna, like,
Yeah.
Like, we're just so used to, we're just so used to, to her being Donna. That was your number 5, Jazz. My number 5 was Jade's drink umbrella.
What?
Jade, okay, when Boyd came into the bar, and Jade was explaining everything to him, and he had a drink. I think this was his last drink ever. I could be wrong about that. I'm not sure, but no, I'm almost positive it was his last drink ever. He's standing there with a drink in his hand, and he's got a little drink umbrella in it.
Oh,
I have to go back and watch that.
I thought that was so hilarious. I
classed this up a little bit. Like, my moonshine.
I loved it. I'm supposed to be a millionaire. I'm stuck here in this town that I'm never going to get out of, living in a shitty bar. I'm gonna make myself feel a little extra fancy.
Treat yourself. That's so funny.
I know. I love it.
I did not even clock that.
Yeah.
No, me neither.
Dawn, what's your number 4?
My number 4 is Jade telling Tabitha, the kids want you to help them. They're not trying to kill you. It's like, oh, oh yeah. The fact that all this time she's been saying, I was sent to the lighthouse, I had to go because I've got to help the children, and it never occurred to her. So they don't want to hurt you. When they appear, they're not trying to hurt you. I just was like, oh, finally somebody's made that connection. It's like about time.
Yeah.
They're just gross. They're not mean.
I love Jade. As much as we love Jade, he's always been the town curmudgeon. And I love when he just has those really sweet moments with people. He had that moment with Christy when he was trying to, assure her that she did a great job with Tian Shen. And he had that moment with Tian Shen, and he had that, and now in here he had that moment with Tabitha where he was trying to reassure her. And I I love when he actually seems genuinely compassionate,
Mhm.
like he wants to make people feel better every once in a while, which is nice but I love him as a curmudgeon too.
Yeah.
He's such a great character. Jazz, what about you?
Monster Tunnel Adventures. I like it was as silly as it was a little bit, especially with the army men we kind of discussed earlier. That was stressful. There's no way we're gonna lose Victor or Henry this early on.
Right.
But man, I was stressed out that whole time they were in the caves, and then like Henry starts having his breakdown. The monsters start waking up. The threat of her being like, "If you keep coming down here, we're gonna make you stay."
Yeah.
Wow, the whole sequence was so scary, and I loved it. I mostly just feel bad for Henry and how hard he's getting broken in to Fromville, but it was cool. It was an interesting, especially like why did they pick up all their stuff and move?
Yeah.
Deeper into the tunnels. What's the deal with that?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah,
Is that a good sign that maybe they're they have to go further away from the humans? Maybe.
Yeah.
Like they know that they have to protect all their treasures. Well, they stole them deeper inside. I brought up a bunch of questions for me, and I just thought it was really, really neat and cool, and an exciting outing for Henry on his second day in town.
Yeah. Yeah. No kidding. Who do you think had a rougher Fromville orientation, Henry or Jade?
Oh, Henry.
Yeah.
1,000 times. Jade got there during the day. He was still on drugs. He thought it was an escape room for like a full day or two.
Yeah.
Jade had a chill entry for as chill as you can get for arriving in Fromville. Henry crashed in an ambulance, was left there for dead, had to like run up the colony house. It was a whole mess.
Yeah.
Someone died.
To be fair, I think the paramedics had the worst Fromville orientation. Yeah. But
there's somebody in the road. Oh no, I'm dead.
She tried to tell him.
I know.
Yeah.
My number 4 is Fatima when they're getting ready to go to the clinic. Fatima saying to Boyd, "You're coming too, right?" I loved that. Yeah, that was so sweet.
That was so sweet. Yeah.
I was like, Boyd, please be my dad.
Especially because he thought when he went to the door and like they weren't answering, and he's like, "Oh, is this a bad time?" And he felt like he was intruding on them. And so when she's saying, "Are you coming?" It's like, "No, we're part of the family. We're," it was really sweet.
Yeah.
The scene where they ask for a moment of privacy and he steps out in the hallway and he has to brace himself against the wall and like gather. He loves Fatima so much. Is so desperate to spare his son from any additional pain. It's just what a performance. I love the show.
Give Boyd a girlfriend, please.
And an Emmy.
Yeah. Yes, please.
In no particular order.
Yeah, exactly. Give Harold Perrineau and Scott McCord, give both of them Emmys.
Yeah.
Don't give Victor a girlfriend. but please do give Boyd a girlfriend. Please. That man needs a girlfriend. In the worst, I've never seen a character that needs somebody to take care of them more.
He needs a ride or die.
Yes, he does. He
does.
He's everybody's dad. He's everybody's, even if they're older than him. He's everybody's Fromville dad.
Yeah.
All right, Dawn, what's your number 3?
My number 3 is when Marielle invites Randall to come and stay with them and move in with them. I was like, "Oh, that's so sweet. It's so cute." I love the fact that she's felt so much an outsider and that she wasn't welcome, and she's gone through such a hard time, and she can see the same thing in Randall, and she's like, come on, we'll be we'll be outsiders together, really. I just thought that was so sweet, and like she was sort of taking on a big sister role to him. And I think they both I keep forgetting they've both gone through the same thing. I keep I remember it's Randall and Julie, and I keep forgetting it's Marielle as well. So I really want to see more of the two of them talk about what they've gone through.
Yeah, I could see that. I thought that was really sweet. It was. I really like Marielle a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's a good soul. What about you, Jazz?
My number 3 was the appearance of dead Tom. We already talked about this a bit, but I love him. Tom was one of my favorite characters from the jump. I hated seeing him go.
Yeah.
I'm very, very glad that we got. I hope we get another cameo from him in season 4 as well. Reed's just so great, and it was a great way to help Jade get re-centered and focused, and ultimately, isn't ultimately what led to him solving the puzzle, but it helped get him in the headspace to do it, and I liked it. I thought that was a really effective scene outside the distraction of him using the world's dirtiest towel to polish a glass.
It's really clever as well that Tom is the personification of alcohol. He's literally Jade's security blanket and coping mechanism, and there he is in human form. It's so clever the way they have that, and the same with Boyd's hallucinations as well, or are they hallucinations? Whatever they are, you want to call them. It's just so cleverly done.
Yeah, I loved Jade's reaction when Tom was like, and then there were 2, and he's like, oh God. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I keep saying Tom and Tian Chen are really 2 of the most important characters in the show.
Yeah.
Just because I think Jade is ultimately going to end up being the most important part of this whole thing, and they're the ones who got through to him. They're the 2 who got through to him. My number 3 is Ethan reading Tian Chen's book.
Oh yeah,
I thought that was so sweet.
Oh, that was adorable.
So sweet. Yeah. And then it had to get ruined with, do you think they loved each other when they got married?
Nope.
Oh God. But no, that was really cute. I liked it. I thought that was sweet.
It made me sad. Ethan's just searching for some stability in any relationship.
I know.
He's like, I bet Tian Chen and her husband didn't yell at each other at night.
Oh God. Season 4, when we come back, he's gonna be smoking weed, and
he's gonna be like 36.
Yeah. Oh my God. He's gonna be boozing it up at the bar with Henry. John, what is your number 2?
My number 2 is that scene with Jazz referenced it, but the scene with Donna and Tabitha. Oh, that was just such a lovely scene. The way Tabitha is acknowledging Donna and everything she's doing, and Donna sort of is trying to be not angry at Tabitha, but she's just being very sort of dismissive at first, and she just can't keep it up because Tabitha is so open and loving to her. And then when she hugs her and she's like, what?
Yeah.
I feel like when somebody hugs me, I'm like, I don't know how to deal with this. I thought it was just the loveliest scene. And I love to see, how Tabitha is connected with everyone, and that somebody is appreciating Donna other than Boyd, because that seems to be the only person who appreciates her. So I
Yeah.
thought it was about time.
That's my number 2 too. I loved it, and I'm kind of like a guard dog for Tabitha anyway. But like she gets so much shit, and I just love her, and she's just got such a good heart, and she just
Yeah, I love Tabitha.
Yeah, I do too.
She gets so much hate in the fandom for absolutely no reason.
Yeah, I know. It really
I'm a
does.
big Tabitha
Of course,
defender.
because she's a woman, so of course, you know, that's the only reason
And,
a lot of people
and
hate
she's a Colombian woman. There's so much racism toward her. It's unreal. I've never seen so much racism toward a character or toward an actress or a character. It's incredible. Like, it just floors me. People say that she's a bad actress.
You haven't been in the dairy fandom this week, have you?
Oh God, no. Oh no.
Literally everyone's blaming the black spot on Charlotte. I have written dissertations this week.
I did see that. Oh my God. Oh,
we won't get into that here, but
yeah, like, people keep calling her a bad actress because she keeps slipping in and out of her accent. Like, she's not slipping in and out of an accent. She has a blended accent. Not every Latina woman sounds like Sofia Vergara. It's so ridiculous, and it makes me so angry.
Sofia Vergara doesn't even sound like Sofia Vergara. It's an act.
Yeah.
You know, she puts that on.
Yeah. And you never hear anything about R.I.P. Julian McMahon, who I loved on Nip Tuck. You never heard anybody talk about his he had a weird ass accent. Because it was very blended. And it's like it almost sounded more like space alien than American and Australian. It was very unique. Another one, Lauren Cohan, like very, very blended American British accent. You don't hear like people saying, well, she uses a Southern accent playing Maggie, so I guess that doesn't really. But yeah, like people have blended accents all the time. Like, I don't get it. Yes, what's your number 2?
My number 2 is the Kenny and Julie scene. Just to flip to make a little different. I thought that scene was so cute and funny. Him busting her for smoking.
I loved it.
Her trying to be like, you want some?
Yeah.
If anyone needs weed, it's Kenny. Please share.
Yes. Maybe he does need to go to one of those sex parties.
I'm saying, are you objecting, Kenny, or are you just like putting out some feelers?
Yeah.
But it was just like equal parts fantastic because it's these two young people kind of relating to each other on their own level, and really sad because it's Kenny realizing that he doesn't belong in that home anymore. And I just loved his performance in this scene. Like he brings so much to it non-verbally, and you can just see him processing everything.
It made me think of like when the oldest son goes away to university and he comes home for the holidays, excuse me, and his younger sister is smoking weed, and he's like, oh, she's all grown up, and his home doesn't feel like his home anymore. I thought that it really made me think that an experience that a lot of people have. And his performance is just always so full of heart.
Yes, I love Ricky Heath.
I do too.
Great actor.
I actually felt for him. I don't know if people actually thought about that. Like, I don't know how much people thought about that scene about the junk drawer being moved around and stuff. And, and Julie explained, like, it was before she died. Julie started to explain that he did it before she died. Whatever. I don't know if anybody really put that, if many of the audience members put that much thought into it. Personally, that's something that would probably really upset me. I know it's not something that is going to affect my life. I live with my husband. My husband dies. And my sister's living with me or something, and she rearranged
They're
the junk drawer. What's up?
Yeah, so they're guests.
Yeah, but
Like,
it's like
they're
it's not
guests.
so much
Yeah.
that, it's just like one of the few reminders that I have of him
Mm-hmm.
is all
Yeah,
fucked
it's
up
the last
now.
thread. The last
Yeah.
thread that he has of his mother is this house and the home she made for them there.
Yeah.
And suddenly it doesn't feel like his home because of that small thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
hard.
Yeah, that would have really upset me too. I liked that scene too. It was really cute. It was very they played it well. It was very cute, like younger sister, big brother kind of.
Yes, absolutely.
I liked it. I actually had an incident just like that with when I was coming home from work, and I lived above. This was in my early 20s, and I lived in an apartment above that. My landlord lived in the building on the first floor, and we lived on the second floor, and she had a teenage daughter, and I came home from work early one day, and the daughter is standing outside smoking a cigarette, and she's like, "You're not going to tell my mom, are you?" Like, "No, I'm not going to tell your mom." But I'm like, "That stuff is really bad for you. You shouldn't do it." I think I actually did tell her that. Smoke pot instead. No, I didn't tell her that.
You heard it here first.
Yes. All right, Dawn, what's your number one?
My
Yeah,
number
I
one is
already did.
Henry. Henry and protecting Victor at the tunnels. It's just so cute and just such a lovely. I just love their relationship so much, and I can't wait to see more of it.
Yeah, I agree. Jazz, what about you? What's your number one?
My number one was Marielle letting Randall move in. Randall's been such a pill up to this point. Like, it was really a big act of kindness on her part. It really warmed Marielle. Like, I had a hard time accepting Marielle, and that really, really put a lot of points in her favor. Like, I can't imagine how shitty it must be living on that bus. It's just awful to be on a bus, period, like in a normal circumstance. You're in a bus, you live in a bus full time, there's nowhere to actually lay down, and you're surrounded by monsters that are like tapping at your little windows.
Yep.
That's gotta be, and he talks about how, it drives him crazy, and all he's done is sit out there and study their movement patterns because there's no TV. It was really, really nice of her to acknowledge that he was not ready to go back there and let him come. There's no reason he couldn't come stay with them. The bus was a punishment because he was a dick at Colony House. But, there's no reason he can't move in somewhere else.
Yeah, totally. He's I mean, he absolutely deserved to be there, but
for sure.
He's been punished a good amount.
I think he's redeemed him. Going to the bus to get the kit to get Tabitha out of the ambulance went a long way towards redeeming him in my eyes. Plus the fact that he's just he knows the monsters' schedules. He's been paying attention. He's been mapping their activities. That's going to come in handy later. I really think it is.
Yeah, and plus the guy is like more traumatized right now than anybody in that town, I think.
Yes. Well, especially because if he's living on the bus, he has to empty the chemical toilet every morning. So that's punishment enough.
I'll bet you anything that Donna and Boyd and Jim are sneaking in there every night and taking turns like watching like on Monster Watch while they each just take a big nasty dump in the toilet. I would totally be part of that gang.
And dumps are only in the bus toilet, guys.
Yeah.
The From Mill Plumbing cannot handle any more number twos. What a classy show.
The toilet soon, if anybody wants to go. We only poop in Randall's toilet. That's all. That's the only place we poop. Oh man. All right. So what? We got to do the Jim and Tabitha fight, right?
Oh yes, I forgot about this.
Let's see who is going to represent who.
Please don't make me defend Jim.
Okay, so Jim's first.
Oh God.
Oh
All right. Oh,
No!
sorry, Dawn.
Ooh.
Dawn is defending Jim.
Good luck,
All right.
no!
Dawn.
I've frozen. My internet has stopped. I can't.
Okay, so Judge is going to be next. So whoever it lands on is going to be the judge. Jazz, you're going to be the judge.
Judge.
And I
My
will.
name is Judge.
I will argue for Tabitha. Okay, so Jazz, let me know when you've got the timer ready, and I'll go first since I've got the easy one.
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay.
And go.
Yeah, Tabitha is getting shit from the entire town. She's getting shit on from Franny Fromville every single day. She is feeling so bad that she didn't get to do more, and she doesn't want her husband blowing smoke up her ass. She just wants him to talk. She just wants someone to talk it through with her. And Jim, she has a lot of resentment for Jim because he left her alone after Thomas died to sit at home by herself and like deal with, and she had Julie and Ethan's grief to deal with. She was never allowed to grieve on her own. Jim's like throwing himself into his work, and she tried to include him by asking him for permission, and he's like feeling left out, and because he needs his poor little man baby ego soothed. And
Time.
Okay. All right. I did my best. I don't really think there needs to be much said there.
Maybe I'll come up with something genius. You just don't know.
Yeah,
you got
maybe.
this, Dawn. You ready?
Yeah.
And go.
Okay, so Jim is a man. Take him out of Fromville. He's a man in America in the 21st century. He thinks he is right because society has told him he's right. He is the provider. That's his job. He has to be the strong one to hold the family together by providing. That's what he's got to do. And Tabitha is not helping him because she's doing everything on her own. She's not talking to him. She's not talking things through with him first. And all he wants is to be heard because, he's a man and he needs to have his voice heard because in society he just feels he's not getting the as a straight white cis man, he's not getting the time to have his voice heard. And there's his wife running off doing things on her own. She needs to just start to tell him things so he is always aware, because how can he protect her?
Time.
I don't know which dog is scratching at the door right now, but I'm assuming they're either agreeing with you, Dawn, or really mad at you.
I was taken over by the spirit of Marjorie Taylor Greene. She just came to me.
I'm gonna go if it's Banana, then she's agreeing with you. If it's Growly, then he's probably mad at you. Okay. All right, who wins
Judge.
it?
This is gonna be a shocker, but I'm gonna give it to Dawn, just because I did not think you were gonna be able to come up with anything, and we did.
Thank you.
It was a defense. I don't agree with it, but you achieved way more than I thought you were going to be able to.
Yeah. Well-deserved win. I mean, if you really felt that way, I might be a little concerned.
Yeah, for sure.
But well-deserved win. Do you guys have anything you want to add before we get on out of here for this episode?
I'm good.
Alrighty. Check us out on social media. We are at Cyborg Queen Media on every social media platform. We are the Antler Queens podcast, wherever you listen to podcasts. Or if you're listening to this, we have the same podcast on YouTube, but with video, so you can see our beautiful faces. We will see you for the next episode real soon. And we just wrapped up our dairy coverage. So we'll see you real soon, guys. Let us know in the comments what your from season 4 theories are, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.